following video will focus on the basic functions and wireless workflow of the Welch Allyn Connect Spot Monitor. After completion of this training, the user should be able to identify themselves and their patient on the device, take a set of basic vital signs, add modifiers, calculate an early warning score, and save and send those results to an electronic record. We will also highlight the basic steps for interval monitoring. Let's get started. To turn on the device, simply press and briefly hold and release the power button on the lower left-hand side of the device. The device will beep and then go through the power on sequence. You will now see the home screen. Once on, the Connect Spot Monitor must connect to the in-house wireless network. To confirm the device is connected, look for the Wi-Fi symbol in the top right corner of the home screen. This symbol must be present in order for any patient or clinician identification or sending of the vital signs to occur. Now that the device is on and connection is confirmed, you will want to identify yourself and your patient. You will be utilizing a barcode scanner for these steps. To use the scanner, simply press and hold the button on top of the scanner and aim at the desired barcode. You will hear a beep to confirm the scan. To identify the clinician, first tap on the medical symbol in the top left corner of the home screen. This will open up a second screen. Once on this screen, you will scan the clinician ID. Your ID will appear on the screen. Then press on the password box. Enter your password and press OK. Press Sign In once more to create a search for the clinician ID. Now press the Home tab to be taken to the main screen for taking vitals. This will return the user to the home screen, and the name will appear in the top left corner of the screen. Next, we will ID the patient. This will be done from the home screen. Simply scan the patient's wristband. This will create a search for the patient, and their name and number will appear across the top of the screen. Now you are ready to take vital signs. To take a blood pressure, place the cuff on the patient's arm, take proper steps for good blood pressure technique, and press the start button. The device should take a blood pressure on inflation in approximately 15 seconds. While the blood pressure is being taken, you can also take steps to obtain readings for SpO2, pulse, and temperature. For SpO2, simply place the SpO2 sensor on one of the patient's fingers, opposite the arm on which blood pressure is being taken. You will see the results for both SpO2 and pulse appear on the screen. Note that pulse will be derived from the SpO2 measurement when SpO2 is in use. Otherwise, it will come from the NIBP. To take a temperature, remove the probe from the probe well and place a probe cover on the thermometer. You will see an icon appear in the temperature window. This will allow for a change between oral, pediatric axillary for patients 17 and under, and adult axillary modes. Once you make your choice, take the patient temperature using proper technique. The results will appear on the device. After all vital signs have been obtained, the user has the option to enter modifiers and calculate early warning scores. To complete these items, simply tap on one of the modifiers boxes on the home screen. In this instance, let's tap on the blood pressure modifiers. This will open up a window which allows entry for all the vital signs parameters. At this point, you can enter items such as whether the patient was lying down, sitting, or standing during measurement, and which arm the blood pressure cuff is on during measurement. If more selections are available, an arrow will be present to show more options. If the patient is on oxygen, you can identify the method of delivery. In this case, we will choose nasal cannula, and how many liters they're on. Let's say 2 liters. Finally, you can add how the pulse rate was obtained and the source of the temperature measurement. There's also the option to add additional parameters, which will allow for an early warning score calculation. Press additional parameters to add additional patient data. Within the Additional Parameters screen, add items as